Because sometimes people can come into your life to be a distraction. It is hard to be alone, and it does get lonely sometimes. But at the end of the day, you can't sit in that loneliness. And the quicker that you understand that, the happier that you will be. You said that you would come again. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Guess what I am doing today? I am on a solo date. This damn fly, like, it's hot outside, so I wanted to sit outside. So I'm on a solo date right now, and I wanted to take y'all along with me and talk like we on FaceTime and just give y'all advice on how to be alone, as you can see by the title. So this is gonna kind of be like a little mukbang solo date and advice video all in one, so bear with me. I'm sorry if y'all it's windy, like I'm outside, so like I'm trying my best, okay? I went to My Pizza and I got the mini, so I'm gonna open this up and we finna see what it's looking like. Damn, I didn't know they was gonna be this small. Y'all, this is really freaking small. I paid $10 for this. I might as well have just got the 10-inch. Look, it's like a kid pizza from my job. Like, I could have went there and paid $3 for it. This is $10, but it was good. I mean, it's good. So all right, let's get into the video. Number one in learning how to be alone is you gotta get over your fear of being alone. Like, a lot of people I know that they're scared to be alone. They don't want to sit with themselves and face their trauma and face everything that they have going on. They just want to jump from relationship to a relationship. But at the end of the day, you're never going to love yourself. Same thing with friends. It doesn't always have to be a relationship. You just see them jumping from friend to friend to friend. They just want to fill a void that's not being filled. But you have to learn how to do the self-work, and so you can learn how to be alone. And the whole reason I'm making this video on while I'm on a solo date is because I want to show y'all that y'all can do anything that y'all want to do. Most of the time, to get over your fear of that anyway, most of the time people really don't even care about what you're doing. If somebody was to walk out of that door right now to come sit on the patio, it's people driving by, everybody looking at me. But I mean, people gonna think about it for a couple of seconds and then they just gonna go on about their business. It's really not that hard. And I definitely advise y'all to go on solo dates, because honestly, going on a solo date can definitely be a form of practicing self-love and getting to know yourself. You don't always need friends to go places that you want to go. It's okay to go by yourself, because honestly, it's a lot better, because you can do whatever it is that you want to do and you don't have to worry about who's going to have a ride, who's going to be able to come, can you come, no I gotta work, I'm busy, I'm sorry. You can just go wherever you want whenever you're ready, and that's the whole good thing about it. Let's get some pizza. The pizza not hitting like it was when I first came, okay? And it was $10 fucking. Like, whenever you're by yourself, you can learn things about yourself that you do and don't like. You can go do activities and try them, because a lot of people, especially being that I'm a black girl, a lot of people, whenever you want to do something that's not ordinary or it's not what black people do, somebody want to say, oh, that's that white people stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just an activity. Nobody has reign over any activity. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. For me, I'm very adventurous. If I want to go skydiving and somebody was like, oh no, I don't want to do that because that's that white people stuff, I'm not going to cancel my plans to go skydiving because one of my friends didn't want to go. I can just go by myself. And it's so liberating when you get to a point where you can do these types of things, where you can be by yourself out in public, or you can be alone. You don't have to have a relationship. You don't have to go everywhere with your boyfriend or your friends. It's so freaking relieving. So please get over the fear of being alone. You don't always need to have somebody attached to your side, because what are you going to do when they're not attached to your side? Because I know a lot of people who definitely have that fear of being alone. They tend to make their partners, their friends, and their family, whoever they put up on a pedestal, to be their happiness. And whenever they're your happiness, whenever that happiness is taken away from you, whenever they decide to leave you, whenever they decide to stop being friends with you, then what you gonna do? What are you gonna do after that? Ask yourself that question. I know the answer, but I just want you to do. I can't give you everything. You gotta know something. You gotta learn something. The next thing that you can do in learning how to be alone is to take a step back from social media. And who am I to be saying that, being that I'm making YouTube videos, right? But at the end of the day, personal social media like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever else you use, you gotta kind of limit your access to that. Like, you can't be on it 24/7 all day, every day, because then you're gonna become addicted. Then whenever you're addicted, you can't go without social media. And then when you're on social media too long, which leads into my next point, you start comparing yourself to other people and other people's lives because you think that they're living a better life than you. Yeah, sure, there's always people living lives better than ours. Look at celebrities. They all got lives better than ours. But that's on the outside. They got the money we might want, but we don't know what they're going through on the inside, behind closed doors. So you can't really ever compare yourself to what other people have going on. So take a step back from all of that stuff and learn to be in your own sense of being in your own little world outside of what everybody else has going on. Another tip of mine to learn how to be alone is to get outside, connect with nature, go to the park, sit outside, walk around, do what you do. You know, like I'm outside even though I'm eating. I mean, you can still do little stuff like that. Just make sure that y'all go outside. I know a lot of us tend to, especially if we get anxious or sad, depressed, we like to stay in our room. Staying in our room is not gonna help us. Yeah, we might be spending time alone. That time that we're spending alone is not healthy at all. We're sitting up there talking down on ourselves. We talking about we can't do it. We're saying we're ugly. We're thinking about everything in our life that's not going right. So that's not healthy to sit in that room alone. If you want to sit by yourself anywhere, just go outside. You can just go to your backyard, you know? You don't always just have to sit in that room. Get up out of that room, okay? Get out the room. The next thing I would say is to start a new project. You know, give yourself something creative that you have control over. So whether that's an outlet like painting, drawing, YouTube, sewing, knitting, candle making, whatever. It's basically just get you some hobbies. Get you some hobbies. Whenever you have things that you do enjoy to do, you won't actually feel as alone. People will tell you to go try to do these things, but it's just things that you're genuinely not interested in. So, of course, the feeling of being alone is going to be amplified. You're going to really be able to tell that you're alone. So, why not go do something that you actually enjoy? Take your mind off of actually being alone. And my last point, because there's a lot going on, so I'm sorry I couldn't give y'all like the best video, but I will make another one. Next point is, if you are single and friendless, this is your time to fully embrace you and everything that you love to do. Have some goals. You know, I'm gonna tell you to have goals in every video because it's honestly so true. Having goals really does make a difference. Whenever you're focused on your goals, whether it's starting a business, starting a YouTube channel, getting that degree, whatever it is, when you're focused, you're not really worried about the fact that you don't have friends. I'm not saying that you won't ever. In general, you will feel a lot better. You will see that you honestly don't even need any friends because you have too much going on to be distracted. Because sometimes people can come into your life to be a distraction, especially if they are toxic distractions. You definitely need to get rid of those. I really wanted to make this because I wanted to show y'all, because I know a lot of people, they tend to tell y'all stuff but they're not actually doing it, and I want to be the example, show you that it can be done. Like, I'm not gonna just tell you, oh, take yourself out, and then I never go out by myself. It's people walking around, it's people doing all types of stuff, but I really get off my cup. What? I'm really kind of mad because I paid $10 for this pizza and they got me 4 slices and it's really not hitting like it was the last time. So I'm kind of mad about that. We're at 66, y'all. Oh my God. Like, I've been so excited to see. Honestly, I'm not going to end the video right here. We're gonna have a conversation. Like, I'm just chilling, like I'm talking to you on FaceTime or whatever. Honestly, y'all, when I first started YouTube, I was making vlogs and everything like that. And I started to see, like, you know, I'm not enjoying this. So I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I always knew that I was good at giving advice. So I was like, okay, let's give advice on YouTube. And the way I've grown, even if it has only been like 7 to 10 subscribers, it's definitely a lot of people that decided to subscribe to me, and I'm very grateful for every one of y'all. If y'all are watching this, y'all really need to pay attention to what it is that you like and what you want out of this life. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks of y'all. I'm telling you, don't get me started up outside. Like, don't make me mad at my piece. They gonna be thinking I'm going crazy or something. But just understand, this is your life. You know, live how you want to live. And please heal. I'm wishing everybody healing because I know it's hard to be alone. It is hard to be alone and it does get lonely sometimes. But at the end of the day, you can't sit in that loneliness, because if you don't ever have anything going for you and you never get up, will never have those friends. You will never have those connections that you want. You will always be lonely. And you'll get stuck in the cycle of jumping from relationship to relationship or calling every girl you meet your best friend. I really want y'all to go in and think about what it is that y'all want. Last tip, I guess this will be my last tip, and then I'll actually end the video. My last tip is to understand why you feel lonely. Understand why you feel like you can't be alone. Because those are definitely two different things. You can feel lonely because you don't have any friends. You can feel lonely because you don't have a boyfriend. Cool. But the fear of being alone, like you don't want to be alone at all, that's something different. That stems from your childhood. Whether it's because you never had a dad around, you never had a mom around, one of them were like emotionally unavailable, they couldn't love you the proper way that you need to be loved. Whatever it is, you have to go in and do that work to find out what it is, or you will never be able to have the freedom of being yourself and being alone without somebody else attached to you. I'm telling you because I've been there. It was this point in my life where I was always by myself, but then I met a guy and I made him my everything, right? And when he was gone, that literally changed my freaking life. I was so freaking hurt and I didn't understand why I was feeling the way that I was. I felt like I needed him. And you don't need nobody. You don't need a soul. You could do everything in this world. You came here alone and you're going to leave alone. You don't need nobody. The only person you need is yourself, your own validation. You don't need it from nobody else. Just you. And the quicker that you understand that, the happier that you will be. Faster that you build up your confidence, the more you work on yourself and practice loving yourself, the more free you will feel. A lot of y'all are slaves to y'all's own mind. And how do I know? Because that was me. I was literally trapped in my mind. It was like hell in my mind. And you have the power to change your mind. You have the power to control your thoughts and to control your anxiety. You have the power. Power comes from the choices that you make. If you're not making the right choices, it's only going to add fuel to the fire. If you make the right choices, you'll start to see that your pain is easing up. That's just how it goes. Okay? So please learn how to be alone. Okay? This is fun though. Might have to do this more often. Just go on a solo date and just, chat it up with y'all, And also, I'm never actually done with the video. I'm just talking as things come to my mind. Consistency is key. That's with everything that you're doing. Whether it's working out, YouTube, your business, going to school, the same consistency for everything. So you have to be consistent in practicing to love yourself and doing the self work on yourself, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do anything. It's gonna be the end of this video finally. I probably was all over the place, so I'll make another video relating to this topic and it'll be more structured and explained better so y'all can understand it, because I know I was all over the place. I just picked up the camera and was like, I'm gonna start talking and let y'all know what it is. But yeah, the making of this video, I have 66 subscribers. Thank y'all so freaking much. I had a girl say that she was from Palestine. That was great. We international with it already, y'all. We international with it, okay? Y'all see it, y'all see it, y'all see it. Don't act like you don't see it. Y'all follow me on Instagram. It's right across the screen. And then I will see y'all in the next video. This was fun. Y'all should do it more often. FaceTime me. We can, chat it up on the date. Patient and kind of shit. This is where we could build, do different types of shit.